Okay. We're good now? Yeah, okay, we're good. Not really sure what the issue was there, but we're good. We're good. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. We are live for real this time. Let me just get dashboard really quick. Xenoblade 2 will not leave us, clearly. Okay, I'm ready. Okay. Truly ready. Yeah. Let's go. Let's check back in with our baby girl himself, Jin, in Torna, the Golden Country. Let's begin the DLC. I'm excited. Because we know a lot about this stuff, but we don't really know. We didn't get to learn. We didn't get to connect with the Torna members as much as I would have liked to. So I'm hoping for more of that.
107th Indoline Praetor, Rhodalis, had sent an armed expedition against the country of Sia. Its capital, Amranta, fell overnight and sank beneath the clouds, along with the rest of the Titan. The destruction of Sia shocked all the nations of Allrest. Officially, the act was attributed to a military alliance led chiefly by Indol and the emerging power of Mor Ardain. In fact, it had been the work of one blade, the Aegis, a man known as Malos. Said to be the architect's word incarnate. Back then, neither Laura nor myself knew how closely his fate would prove to be tied with ours in the days to come.
You're that eager to die? Then allow me to assist.
Malos at full power. Ooh. Oh yeah, we get to actually see Laura. We didn't get to interact with her at all.
There's no end to them.
And it's not just the Vulcan Ferris. Even the Balufos caught up in it.
Laura, can you smell it?
Ugh, it stinks like...
Can you smell it?
Yeah, no doubt about it. Blood. It's driving them crazy.
Yo, this music, it's popping. Let's go. Okay, yeah, I know how to play the game.
All right, follow my lead.
I won't enjoy this.
Yeah. Obvious. Yeah. Boom. Boom. Yo, Laura's cool.
Yeah, we got this. It bounced. Heart of thorns.
Never again.
Thanks.
My senses are heightened.
You read my mind.
Okay, this is different. Team split Vanguard and Rear Guard. The character in the Vanguard is the attacker and Rear Guard plays support. You as the player directly control the Vanguard. The Rear Guard will attack and provide buff. Okay, how do I switch those? Can I swap those on the fly? But this damage is healed by using a Vanguard. Oh, fuck. Okay. I can't even perform a Vanguard switch right now. Oh, I see. Okay, HP drains over time. Once Rear Guard, press those. Okay. Attacking with their switch art. After the switch, the new Vanguard's art gauges will be full. Oh, nice. Okay.
Am I good or am I good?
You'll answer to me.
Try
Just
this
from
exercise.
I will grow stronger still. Poor joke.
I mean, I definitely just want to use Jin. He's like way stronger.
But how?
Yeah.
Just from Zero Blade.
Excellent. Not doing really enough for me to... Oh, wait.
Just from
Back into the fray. Heart of thorns.
Bam.
Heart of thorns.
Here's a free level 4. I'm using a special button. I already used the special.
I need your help here, Jin.
good. I'm with you.
Midnight sun.
Sweet. Yo, that's cool.
Laura.
There's a 0 chance Jin would ever lose to a bunch of Wolf. Let's be real.
Thank you, Jin.
Well, we've got room for improvement.
Of what?
This fighting style. It magnifies our strength, sure, but it leaves us wide open. When the sword is in my hand, you're left defenseless.
What, you won't keep me safe?
Huh?
I'll keep you safe always.
I'll keep you safe, always. You still remember that?
I've thought about it. Every day for these 17 years. I'll never forget it. The day you set me free from a life of misery.
I see.
Okay. And you don't appreciate what you have right now. Okay, wasn't there a way to... There we go. I was like, let's not make the same mistake. Let's zoom out right in the beginning. Is there any bonus right now? Do we get any? Where was that? No, I guess there's not. There was like bonuses that I got for existing.
Must have improved.
But that was just for the main game, I guess. Okay, you already got that. Can I give you anything?
Tempered by discipline.
Okay. Infinity Shard. Oh, you just have like the normal Kapipa. Collect stuff. Okay. And go in here. Path of Thorns. Moon Dance. I feel like I'm probably gonna have you
It takes time.
be in the rear guard more often than not anyway, so let's get that. Nope. Okay. Go to Jin. Let's go.
Here we go.
Leave it to Laura.
Oh my god, this is the regular battle music, so good.
They keep coming.
You're doing well.
I concur.
Back into the fray. Hot as thorns. Wildfire I can still improve.
Unstoppable.
I have to. Try this exercise. Take this.
Nice.
We've been found.
I definitely want to just fight them until I have all my skills. Thing is that for whatever reason you don't start out with everything. Bam boom bam 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 boom boom.
Chill stroke.
Take this.
Snow blast.
Back into the fray. Hot as thorns. Yeah, we got this. Wildfire snap. Now that's more like it.
Catch.
Hot as thorns.
It's my turn.
Take
Snow
this.
blast. I will grow stronger still.
Nice.
If we must.
You don't seem like you're doing anything right now, Laura.
Chill stroke. Snow blast.
You'll watch my back, right, Jin?
My senses are heightened.
Yeah, we got
Catch.
this. Break.
Great.
Wildfire snap.
Our bond makes my soon boundless.
Now that's
Superb.
more like it.
I don't know if I'm crazy, but I feel like this, like, obviously I think the music is better, but like the battle theme, the area, I think this all like seems better than the base game. Like right just from the start. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna say it's like the whole thing's better, but like this environment is there was a lot of empty environments in the first one. I mean, it's the Switch, but you know, there was the desert, the snow area where there's not much. Yo, it's
What happened?
oh fuck, I forgot
Are
the
you
name.
alone?
Looks like the only survivor.
Krushka's,
These burn patterns don't look like Malice's
I don't
hand.
even remember her name.
Must have been humans. looting and pillaging while the world burns.
My starts with something.
Hey, it's okay. Would you like to come with us?
The flesh eater. Or the blade eater.
You don't
The blade
have
eater.
to worry, really. We're all good people. Promise.
Can you walk? You can. Good going.
The beginning of Torna.
And your family? Were they there with you? Should we go back and...
Mikhail.
Mikhail, that's his name.
My name is Mikhail.
Oh, right. I'm Laura. And he's...
I don't have a family. I was sold to this village from Estem. So I'm all alone.
I see. Right then. Starting today, we're going to be your new family. We'll take you back to our friends and...
You people? You're strangers. You don't have to pretend to care.
Oh, be quiet, kid.
You don't beat around the bush, do you? He's gonna be a handful, this one. Though really, I was just the same once. Very well. Friends first then, not family. How's that sound?
Laura,
What's up?
I'll scout the area. Look after him.
Oh, of course. Be careful. And Jin.
I know.
Okay. That was to remind him to, like, hide the fact that he's a blade? I'm guessing? But why?
What was that you said?
Oh,
Baldric?
fucking Indol, dude.
The Cian capital of Omrantha has fallen. Or rather, it was annihilated. Praetor Redalis.
So it has come to pass after all.
Respectfully, you aren't much of an actor, Eminence. It appears you are not surprised at all. We heard disturbing rumors circling among the Magisters. Amalthus, whom you recently...
Amalthus!
People wonder if this calamity has anything to do with that man's blade.
Yes, it does.
With such extraordinary power. Is it really wise to,
Absolutely it does.
No matter whose power affected it, it is sure to serve the greater glory of Indol. The
Disgusting.
architect will surely be pleased.
He wasn't. In
Eminence,
parentheses.
do you believe it can be controlled?
If it cannot, I will let him take the blame.
Good job on that. It only fucked everything up for hundreds of years.
Thank you for your
Literally
report,
hundreds of years.
Baldric. You may return to your duties.
Always been Indol. This looks like a good spot to set up camp. Yeah, I'll start preparing the food. Oh wow, you're a star, Jin. What do you reckon you'll make? Let's see now. I should be able to get my hands on a few choice ingredients around here. If we can find some Tornan trout, deviled onions, and sour avocados, I could stew them together. You like trout strawloo, right? It's absolutely divine. You'll join us for a bite to eat, won't you, Mikhail? I guess. Perfect, then let's set to work and hunt for those ingredients. All three of those things should be easy to come by around here. No need to travel off the beaten path. I don't think I can use Mikhail. Like, he's up there in the corner. What you're looking right now is a collection point. One of the most fucking cursed things in this entire game. Yeah, there's collection points everywhere and field skills. They're horrible.
This?
One of the few things dragging this game down. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, I love the little dopamine you get when you collect these things, but oh my lord. The side quest stuff just takes too much time. You don't have to do it. You can definitely beat the game without doing a lot of it, but like, I would have liked to do more of it. Anyway. Right. We've got our ingredients. Fire's nice and toasty. I think we're all set for the night. Jin, would you mind making a start on the cooking? I'll get right to it. The blade's doing the cooking? Got a problem? Better Jin than me. If I were in charge, I'd probably end up losing a limb peeling the veggies. Okay. It's not all one-sided, though. Laura has her own talents, like making charms. That I could never do. Right, we make up for each other's strengths and weaknesses. Blade or driver, no one has to shoulder all the burden. Okay, I'm gonna make a start on this trout strawloo. It won't take long. Oh no. Drafting? No, no, no! That's not what this game needed. Okay, let's do the chat though. Laura, about that battle earlier. I know, right? We were phenomenal. You're trying to do too much. Oh, what? I thought you were gonna praise me. I'm only trying to draw out your full power, Jin. You know that. That's fine, and I appreciate it. What I'm saying is, please don't put yourself at risk, Laura. We've been together for a long time, haven't we, Jin? Ever since I touched your core crystal as a little girl, we became bonded forever as driver and blade. Yeah. It's a bond closer than blood, I think. That's part of the reason why I want to help you too. See you grow, and be there for you. That's beautiful, Laura, but you're a driver and I'm a blade. Blades protect their drivers in a fight. It's the natural order of things. Especially since we don't need to worry about being wounded as long as the core crystal stays intact. While I, on the other hand, am just a human. When a driver dies, their blades return to their cores. That's why you want me to be more careful, right? Exactly. Right, I get it. Well, it's not like I want to make you anxious in the middle of a fight. Okay, I promise not to overdo it, and if things start looking bad, I'll be sure to switch out for you. That would be great, thanks. I'm counting on you. You know I'd never let you down. Baby girl!
I know it'll be worth the wait.
Oh, these are just these things.
Just taste it.
Oh, no. The pouch item. Now I have to craft those?
How sad. That village, I mean.
It is.
That blade, Malos. He didn't do that, did he?
No.
The towns raised by the Aegis were completely obliterated. I plan to inform the mercenaries of this.
How could a person do something so awful?
Anyway, you should rest now. We should be able to meet up with Hayes tomorrow.
Oh, yes. I wonder if she's found any leads on Mother. I hope so, anyway.
I'll prepare food, then rest up.
Oh, that's kind of you.
Mother?
Thanks.
Sorry, I'm just having a little bite. That really hit the spot. You know, I really can't think of anything better than waking up to Jin's cooking. Scrumptious. You scarf that down quick. Want seconds? Mikhail, relax. He's not gonna bite you. I cooked the food. Don't let the whole moody thing fool you. He's genuinely concerned about you. Moody. Look, if there's anything you need, just tell us, alright? I'm fine, really. Okay, I hear you. Listen, I know Jin can seem a bit scary, but he's really very gentle. You'll get used to him. Not in the future. I just need to clean up here, then we can move out. Beltley can't be far now, can it? Where we're meeting up with Hayes? That's right, there's still a way to go, but if we keep to the road, it won't take long. Oh, we can use campfires to bonus experience, craft. Sure. Pouch. You make pouch items. You can obtain more recipes. My ass is not doing that. I have to do a side quest to get a recipe so I can craft a pouch item? You're crazy. I definitely like the inclusion. Man, when they added this as DLC, why didn't they just patch that in? Like, patch this into the main game where the collection point tells you what you're getting out of it. That's so nice.
I'll investigate.
It looks like you found a treasure chest. You can find treasure inside these. What? For real? I have no ox doors. Here's a rigid vest. Ooh.
There's something here.
Field skills, oh boy.
With all my might. Can we use this?
Use this?
This is an unfamiliar.
You can look at unique monsters.
There's something here.
Something about unique monsters. That dude's old. 23.
We've been
You'll watch my back, right, Jin? You read my mind.
Our bond makes my power boundless.
Now that's more like it. Try this on for size.
Not bad. Chill stroke.
Take this.
Snow blast. More hold with each day. Zero blade. Can we use this?
Nice. More skills.
Can we use this?
Bum, 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 bum.
Can we use this?
Can we use this? Mm, 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 mm. What's that? Dawning sleep.
We've been found.
Mm, 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 mm.
Back into the fray.
Rest in peace. Our fences are heightened.
Yeah, we got this.
Open wide.
It bounced.
Spinning wheel. Unstoppable.
Now that's more like it.
My
Can't
turn.
just leave it there.
Zero blade.
Take this.
If you just keep switching, we should be fine, right?
Try this on the side.
I need to pick this up.
You need healing.
I'm not done here.
You'll watch my back, Captain.
Catch.
Yeah. The healing mechanic is really cool.
Heal while there's time.
I'm fine. Just fine.
Catch.
Spinning wheel.
It's my turn.
Best of luck. Take this.
Okay, we missed this guy like a billion times.
I wasn't
Fuck.
enough. We must not let this stop us.
I didn't even mean to fight that guy. I just wanted to fight the level 7 scorpion thing. I didn't know he was... I didn't even know you were part of the squad.
We've been found.
Okay, that's fine. We can do with a little early leveling. And just practicing with the system in general.
Yes, this should do like
I hope... Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I don't like what's happening right now. Because... Oh, okay. Let me preface it with, I really like the combat. I also hope we get other people, though. Like, I hope we get the rest of the Torna people and we can use them. Obviously, Mikhail's too young. But Aktos and... What's the other girl's name? Like... Prushka or... I don't know why I keep thinking that's her name. Starts with a P. But, because Akos and his sister, like they're both blades. So, they could be around at this time.
there's something here. We've been found.
That guy doesn't know what's
I
going
wish the
on.
battle could have been avoided.
War for you, I suppose.
Yeah, they could be around it, and it makes sense and whatnot, it'd be fine.
Can we use this?
And I just want to use like more of them. Like, I don't think Nia will be, because by the time they got Nia, it seems like they're like deeper into the their group, like their Torna plan of doing what they were doing.
Can we use this?
But I mean, I guess maybe we'll find out. Who else was there?
There's something.
Mikhail, Akos, the girl. That's it, right? It's just those. I was thinking about this when we beat Xenoblade.
We go.
That I thought I was forgetting someone, and I still feel like that. But I just don't know who that would be.
Chill stroke.
You're doing well.
Ha! I concur. Snow blast. They keep coming. Star slash.
You'll watch my back, Captain.
My senses are heightened.
Yeah, we got this.
Rest in peace. I feel unstoppable.
Real roses. I can still improve. I have to.
Nice, we leveled up in the middle. Let's not switch out yet. Let's save the... Bam, bam, dan, 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 dan. Come back here. Come back here? Excellent. Let's go.
I feel half the battle is living to fight another day.
Arlo, secluded boneway. I don't think we've gotten that. So, craft items from meat category. Jin's crafting skill. Back. Well, actually, yeah, I was gonna say we're probably gonna be
This power
leveling
is
up
for
these
you.
skills quickly. Level up the spindle step.
It takes time and effort to get this good.
Okay, there is first aid, so there definitely must be other characters that we can our spotted.
We've been found. Someone's
Oh, that was bad time.
Try harder. Star slash.
You'll watch my back, right, Jin?
Rest in peace. Open wide. I feel unstoppable.
Time for one last push. Spinning wheel.
My turn.
Take this.
Snow blast.
Try this on the side.
Zero blade.
Zero blade.
Best of luck.
Chill stroke.
Take this.
Star slash.
I need to get the skill where I can cancel
More honed with each day.
cancel out of a skill into something else. I just thought that was gonna be rare stuff because it was golden, but it seemed the same.
There's something here.
Why play with me like that?
Looks like Hayes isn't here yet. What the? This should be the village of Feltley.
It's almost like glass. Rumor among the mercs says that's the hallmark of the Aegis.
But why would he do this?
Look out!
Jin!
Because he's an insane dickhead that wants to destroy everything?
It's nothing. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm not putting high odds against this thing.
Get in position.
When the going gets tough, we get tougher.
Whatever you say, Laura.
If I must.
Come on!
For my paws.
That did a lot of damage.
Away. Away. For my paws. For my paws.
Come on!
Probably try to
If I must.
charge up a higher one.
If I must.
Oh my god, I'm just now realizing that those are switch skills right there, so I can Jin topples when you switch into him. Okay, so I shouldn't have broken right there because I was trying to show off what I just figured out, but I can't, obviously. That's so cool. Okay, well, we did it on accident, but we also crushed it anyway, so. Cool that it tells you, because that would have taken me forever to figure out.
This is no normal monster.
Not an Ardanian Titan weapon either.
Maybe it's Malice's.
Get down, you two!
Mithra! That's right! Mithra and Adam, they were all together with, Jin. I totally forgot that they were together at one point.
Looks like Malos's artificers are still roaming around.
So it was.
Are we gonna see what Adam looks like?
Hey,
Oh, we can kind of see him.
wait a minute.
The emblem of Torna.
You are Jin, right?
What the hell? Adam was a thought!
Can't believe it. I came all the way out here, and who do I say but the paragon of Torna and his driver? You're so young.
Adam was a thought!
Battle was stolen 17 years ago. Quite a feat to pull off that heist at that age.
Are you going to arrest us? Execute us?
I don't know yet. I did just save you after all.
Oh, how magnanimous.
Laura, there's no point in talking.
Have it your way.
Wow, Mithra's so much cooler here. She's like, actually, she feels like that scene right there is more independent. Like, Mithra is acting more independent right there than she ever did with Reg.
Why do I get roped into this?
Do not backstab me.
Remember, you brought this on yourself.
I can still
Wait
improve.
just a minute.
I have to.
Okay.
I can still improve.
Nice. Dude, I love the combat is so cool with the switching. It feels like more fluid and more like action. More like action-y than switching blades in the last one. Because switching blades in the other one was like... I'll be quiet.
The hell are these two? They're just a driver and blade. Where's the strength coming from?
Our bond!
The paragon of Torna!
I've had enough.
What? No. There's no need for you to.
Join me.
Incredible! You, both of you.
Huh?
That last attack, the force behind it was absurd. I'm amazed.
Oh, really? Well, that's just.
Oh, and passing the weapon. What a concept. How did you ever come up with that idea?
Oh, well. We were broke.
Huh?
We couldn't afford meals, let alone another sword. And so we made do.
You're kidding. Oh man, you guys are the best. I haven't laughed this hard in ages.
Huh?
I really, really like you two.
What the hell? Adam's great.
Master Adam! Sir!
Milton!
Milton, of course.
Oh, thank goodness you're all right. Master Adam, are you hurt at all? Master Adam? You can't be the Adam Origo.
The Lord of Aletta, and fourth in line to the throne of Torna.
Oh, come on, Milton. I've been with him the whole time. You really think these two would cause any harm?
You've been using your dumb artifice again, haven't you? Dumb? So yeah, sure, nothing to worry about, right?
Milton? Who's this then?
Ah, this is Hayes. She rescued me from the jaws of some nasty monsters.
Well, I'd better give her...
Hayes, Hayes.
Hayes!
Oh, was she with you?
I'm sorry to keep you waiting, my lady.
That's my girl.
I see. So that's when... What a sad, sad tale, Laura.
Oh, here we go again. Don't let it get cold now.
So then, how come you've enlisted with a band of mercenaries?
We need
I
money.
guess I like the freedom. This way I'm not tied down. So I can help out. With causes I really believe in, you know? Going's tough everywhere you look these days, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can't ignore it, can I?
Nope.
I understand.
Fat load of good that'll do, in the long run. The world keeps turning anyway.
You might think that...
Mithra is such a fucking doomer. What the hell?
But mercenaries and statesmen each have their own views and ways to effect change. It's not in vain.
A blade siding with humans. You don't see that every day.
LMAO, things that age poorly?
I think it's Blade.
Things that age poorly?
Well, duh. You do know what I am, right?
Lacking in compassion.
Huh?
Blades like you really are a rare sight. That may be for the best.
They switch. They switch.
So, about Jin. I suppose you have to take him away from me.
I could try to slay you right here.
But
But my mission is to stop the Aegis's destruction. To subdue Malos, not to seek out lost trinkets. Who cares about paragons anyway?
huh?
How about you two join up? Lend us your strength.
You're incredibly powerful. There's loads I want to pick up from you, like that trick from before. Let's see. We'll say I found the Paragon on my journey and decided to entrust him to you. To help with Malos.
Yes, yes.
Well, sound plausible?
That's just...
Adam is so much better than Rex. Holy shit. Let's go. Team Adam.
How dare he speak to me like that? He thinks he knows me.
Course is the word.
Yeah, he is.
I meant you.
Me?
He meant you're unpolished. After you return to your core, you lose your memories. However, as you gain experience with people, gradually the nature of a blade, rather their feelings, they change and grow. You become more and more human. But you purposely keep yourself apart.
Oh, so now it's my fault?
No, not at all. I respect that part of you.
Um,
Hey, are you angry about this whole Malos thing?
I'm not.
What? You're not?
Whatever happens, I'll protect you. Be sure of it. We cannot simply ignore what's happening in the world.
I mean, you should be. The dude's crazy.
But
But what?
please say you'll be careful.
I will. Your Highness,
Just Adam is fine. What is it?
the going after Malos thing. Could it wait a few days?
Oh, is there something you need to do first?
Well, yes.
You see, Lady Laura seeks the whereabouts of her mother. Unfortunately, she has her mercenary duties to perform. Therefore, I often go out and conduct these searches myself.
I see. Then you found her?
Yes. With all that happened yesterday, I did not have the opportunity to say. My lady, your mother is currently residing in a small hamlet called Torrigoth.
Torgoth.
Torrigoth.
That's on the edge of Gormott. Ardanian and Cian forces clash out there frequently. It's very dangerous.
Indeed.
Right. No time to waste. Let us head out there.
What? But what about your mission?
You don't want to see your mother?
Of course, but
Then let's go. Malos hasn't hit that part of the world yet. It's as good a place as any to look.
you're hoping we might find him there.
Exactly.
That sounds too easy.
We go to the village of Torrigoth to find Malos. And you go to Torrigoth to find your mother. Everybody wins.
And once I found my mother, I join up with you?
That's the general idea. I'll send my people to notify your mercenary friends. And perhaps we could find a place for your mother in the capital. It should be safe there.
Is this normal princely behavior?
You think this is bad? Just stick around for a bit.
Nobody's like making you come along, you know.
Well, unfortunately, a driver and blade are one in body and soul.
As if you don't do whatever you feel like anyway.
Hello, everyone's just hating on Mithra.
I know this is all very sudden. Still, we don't know where we'll run into Malos next. It makes sense to stick together as much as we can.
I think that's fair. I mean, you have there's zero weighted. Who the hell is this? That's her dad?
No mistaking it. That's the blade. And that little brat, too.
Or maybe it wasn't her. That's her dad, right? He's got his own blade, who's just a normal ass blade.
Aye, it's Blue Fist. Yeah, the whole village was wiped out. Found myself some great cool crystals, eh?
And
And I found something else too, something real interesting.
I mean, you have no chance against Jin, so. Oh yeah, that's why he has to stay hidden, because he's a stolen blade. That's why Jin has to stay hidden when he's on his own.
Give me some time to take care of this, okay?
That finally clicked.
I'll be in touch.
Some weird hologram communication that has never been shown before.
Fate's a funny thing. Never thought I'd get to take back that paragon, what I stole in the first place.
Okay, finally. I need to run to the restroom. I will be right back. Give me just a second. Okay, we're back. It's really nice to have some more company around here. Really makes fighting a breeze too. Well, yeah, what do you expect? The monsters around here don't stand a chance against me. Your powers are on a completely different level, true. But that's not what Laura was trying to say, Aegis. Laura doesn't think of blades as mere tools of their drivers. To her, they're partners in arms, am I right? Exactly. When I said we had more company, I was talking about all three of you. I don't care whether you're a blade or a driver, I'm just happy that we get to share our time together. Okay then, that's a pretty weird way of thinking if you ask me. You think so? Should we perhaps be on our way to, Yanchik Harbor now? If we keep to the road, it should take us straight there. The regular boat from Yanchik to Gorma, is it? As far as I know, it's still running, but we should probably hurry all the same. Man, Mithra's... She's a bitch. She's like rude as fuck. Oh, yo, I can use haze. Haze seems like... Oh, she's a healer. That makes sense. I was like, she seems like someone you would use... Well, I mean, I guess if you want to use her for healing, specifically, you would want her to be on the front line. On back line, cancels debuff. Lowers enemies' ether defense. I feel like she's gonna be on the back line. I don't know.
I knew the practice would pay off.
You certainly need a lot more points in this game to level up things. Because now you have you have 3 sets of skills to level up.
No one is hurting my friends.
Lightning Buster.
This should be wild.
Yeah, that was her special before.
No one is hurting my friends.
Okay, so. And then there's Adam. I didn't even realize you could level up the switch art. Holy shit. Okay, yeah, sure. We'll level up his rear guard stuff since we leveled up all of Mithra's. Front guard stuff. Laura.
Watch for this one later.
Touch me. Okay, so. Use. When own HP is at 30% or higher, reduce own HP by 25%. I don't even know how you what weapon. I also didn't realize that was a weapon slot. We'll do this, and then we'll do this, and then for you, I guess I will give this. Okay. So, am I doing this correctly? Character strength. This is so confusing. When I'm out here. Okay, so I do have them both on at the same time, not separately. You can perform a blade switch by pressing left in battle. The technique comes with a cooldown timer, so you won't be able... Oh, okay, I see. So I can switch them like this. Talent... And so talent arts... Okay, talent arts were straight up just not available before, but they are now. Ooh. I'm getting it, I'm getting it. I'm sure it'll feel really good once I finally like completely have it all under control, because I really enjoyed the combat in 2. What was that? What did that say? Massive melee pyra box door? Was that like someone giving me something for completing like the game or something? What did I massive melee mithra. Boost crit hit rate by 25%. Yeah, I mean that's really good. Okay. Whatever. Are these pigs? Oh wait, Arlo, we have to beat these things up. HP half, recover charge. I'm kind of like, why did I do that? I just died because I did that. Why would I use any of these talent arts? Seem like they take a lot of HP.
It's good to know your limits, though.
That was dumb of me.
This is becoming addictive.
This is becoming addictive. Let's go back. I need to actually beat those things. Those are on somebody's. I think they're on Jin's little thing.
Aren't we intrepid?
Punchy grub. I normally definitely would not have died to this. Arlo Capiba. Although they do a lot of fucking damage, to be fair. Okay, and you can switch when you're on them too.
You're always looking ahead, Adam.
Okay.
Aren't you forgetting something?
I feel like I'm like focusing a lot on that.
Just don't shoulder all the burden yourself. You have us to rely on too sometimes. Aren't we intrepid?
Okay. Have Jin be the main back guard though, because what's this? Field skill probably. Some kind of weird mist. It must be ether miasma. We should do something about this before it ends up blocking the way to the harbor. This wasn't here when I passed through before. It does seem to have sprung up fairly recently. Father, this is the only way through to the harbor where the ship departs. There are monsters too. Maybe the miasma attracted them somehow? Indeed. We should handle this before more of them show up. Let me at that miasma. I'll blast it into next week. Yes, and everything in a quarter-mile radius while you're at it. What's the problem? Miasma is in the way. Mithra burns miasma. Miasma no longer in the way. Done. Mithra, the power you wield is undeniable. But all it takes is the slightest misjudgment and we end up being no better than Malos. Sorry to interrupt, but I think Hayes' power should be able to disperse it too. Oh really? That would be very handy. Yes, I just need a moment of concentration. Do you think you could take care of the monsters for me? Say no more. Mithra, you're up. This seems like a ridiculously overly complicated way to deal with things, but my driver's wish is my command. That'll do, let's go. Oh, she's gonna be tiring.
I said I'd do it, so consider it done.
I think we've been spotted.
Talent arts have powerful effects become a significant downside. Yeah, like, literally. Downside is so significant, I don't know why I'd ever use it. That was horrible. I didn't even cancel. Wing. All done. Now it's Haze's time to shine. Not so fast. That wasn't all the monsters. The miasma has attracted more. We can't do our thing until they're all dealt with. Well, that's lame. Lame it may be, but we can't give up now. Okay.
I think we've been spotted. Thanks.
I'll protect you.
You're alive. Now we're getting into the rhythm.
We must look ahead.
Now's the time to put it on the floor. With you there. How about this?
Never again.
Let's go.
Spinning wheel.
Indeed. Our bond makes our power boundless.
Time for one last
Rest
push.
in peace.
Nice. Are we done yet? Seems like it. Haze, if you would. Right away. Right away. Titans, the great continents of Alrest, are living beings, and one of the waste products they generate manifests as ether miasma. Ether miasma tends to attract monsters, so removing it isn't the safest of occupations. It is, however, rewarding, and doing so unlocks a new collection point each time. Oh my god. Clearing away the miasma requires the right field skills. These can be acquired and improved by unlocking the right nodes on a blade's affinity chart.
The ether bends as I will it.
The ether miasma's gone. Look over there. There's so much ether around here, we're bound to find some nice stuff if we look around. So the abundance of ether must have been what made the miasma form in the first place. Indeed. Well, if we run into any more miasma, I trust you'll do the honors, Haze. Of course, leave it to me. I'm so glad you're with us. Otherwise, I'd be forced to rely on that loose cannon Mithra, right? That's not what I meant. You've always been my only blade, so you don't have any experience of working together with other blades. That's my fault, but I'm sure that by traveling with Haze and Jin, you'll learn a lot about your own power. And that's a good thing, right? Way to lay expectations on me. I'll give this cooperation thing a go, but I'm not making any promises about learning anything from it. God, I get it, like, I know what they're doing, like... they're definitely showing how much Mithra has changed and like gotten better. Oh man, she is gonna be insufferable for a large part of this game, isn't she? Because she is just fucking rude as hell. Every single thing she's like, wow, actually I'm the Aegis and I'm so fucking strong that I don't even need you. Why don't I just blow away all of the humans in this town so I can get rid of this little miasma? Hey, are you drivers? Then you've come just in time. You passed that bridge coming here, right? I was headed for the Herod Hills that lie beyond, but then... well, then some monsters came and settled there, and now I've got a problem. Please, would you defeat them for me? The dunes are the only place where you can find sand of that color and composition. If I don't make the delivery in time, my father will surely get physical. Oh my lord. Ugh, the less said of that, the better. I hope you deal with them soon. I'll be waiting at the Feltley Village campsite. Well, that was sudden. Are we gonna do anything about it? Personally, I do feel that ensuring Laura's happy reunion with her mother is our top priority, of course. But abandoning a person in need doesn't quite sit well with me either. If we extend a helping hand, we may receive assistance in return somewhere down the line. Yeah, it really is a conundrum. It's your choice, Laura. Yeah, we're with you whatever you decide. Thanks, guys. Let me think a while. They make...
We're such
we just joined together and they're gonna immediately make me like the quest leader. The goodwill towards Laura and her group is known as community. Speak to a person, you'll learn their name, job, and location. I will not be talking to a lot of random people to do this. No, thank you. Raising the community level will cause more Is this mercenary? Is this the mercenary thing? That's what this is? Spreading the community spirit lets Laura, Jin, and their allies doing good for the benefit of all rest. Oh, and one more thing. The menu is automatically open every time someone's info is added. Oh, good lord. Okay. We might have to turn that off. Oh, good. We have this guy. Okay. So... Secluded Boneway. Oh, okay. Well, we need to kill more alpapas anyway, so...
All right, remind me why we're
These
here.
guys.
Stay alert, everyone.
This won't take long.
Bam, 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 bam. Pretty good, aren't I? Not really. There we go. I did it. Did Jin's little thing. Go look at that really quick.
You can rely on me.
I need to give him meat items in the pouch, but I'll try to see if I can make anything as soon as we get to the campfire, but I kind of doubt it. I doubt I can make anything meat related at least.
This is becoming addictive.
This is becoming addictive.
With all my might.
Laser focus.
Ooh, baby.
Aren't we intrepid?
My lord.
Suspense is killing me.
Look at all the juice. Have a muscle belt, Adam.
Looks like they might pack.
I'm about to die. Please. Well, they can't even get up here if they wanted to. Okay, I went the wrong way.
Aren't we intrepid?
Some wolves. I see now. They're doing a grand job of blocking the way, aren't they? Some people just don't know when to cut their losses and quit, I guess. That's funny coming from you. I'm starting to feel for the monsters. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Lady Laura, should we intervene? Nah. They're just each saying what they're thinking, and that's no easy thing. Sure, they might butt heads sometimes, but that doesn't mean they'll kill each other, right? Who the hell do you think you are? Good line. Why don't you look in the mirror and ask yourself that? I hate this guy's guts. Friendly banter between comrades is music to my ears. I'm sure that we can go far together. Looks like they want to join the party. In that case, why don't we give them a warm welcome? Boot to the face.
Spoiling for a fight. Happy to oblige.
Oh, Lord of mercy. Transmigration.
I have to. You read my mind.
We'll do infinity. Even though I've played this game for a long time, I still have clearly not gotten good at the menu.
Looks like you're getting the hang of me.
Caliber score pack. Score pox. Okay, we should go back and we can kill 3 of those. I want to do... Obviously, I complained
This is becoming addictive.
probably a little too much. No, actually, no. What the hell am I talking about? I did not complain that much about that. I mean, I complained every time it showed up, but like honestly, that stuff was really annoying. Like just not being able to level up certain things because I would have to go so far back. This DLC is much shorter than the main game, obviously, you know. And you know, I don't think we get like a crazy amount of like partners. Like I think all the blades we get like will pretty much be, you know, in combat. So I would like to focus basically on doing this because focus more on you know what I'm saying, leveling the blades that we have because we're gonna be using all the ones that we have. That's what I'm trying to say. We will not be like switching out blades left and right like in the main game. We will be like, I'm pretty sure like
This is becoming addictive.
I don't think this is like the full squad because there's some other characters that have to show up, but you know what I'm saying? I'm talking in circles right now, but pull out your what is happening. Damn, they just went for the full combo with that launch topple smat. Like, they just went crazy. I just need to kill 2 more of these. These.
Spoiling for a fight. Happy to oblige.
Bam, 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 bam. One more.
Sorry, I'm afraid we can't go easy on you.
This shouldn't take
Bam, 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 bam.
It bounced.
I'm bad at timing. There's certain attacks that I'm like not getting the timing right.
Now we're getting into the rhythm.
Her like punch is like, yeah, it's like to get the timing on like the cancel, it's like a 2-hit punch before it actually like does what you want it to do. There we go.
This is becoming addictive. Spoiling for a fight. Happy to oblige.
We should check Hayes's too. See if Hayes has a level 1 skill that's defeating random enemies. Well, we might have just gotten it.
You can rely on me to aid you.
Wow, yep. It was literally defeat that specific enemy right there. You get up. Here we go. Okay.
Aren't we intrepid?
Okay. Now, fast travel.
Alright, remind me why we're here again?
Nighttime.
Ooh.
I do love
The suspense is killing me.
I want to rest now.
You want to rest now, Myth? Look at all these.
You're coming with me, treasure. You're coming with me, treasure. You're coming with me.
You're coming with me, treasure. Okay. How are these accessed? Muscle belt. Have Adam be. You know what? Adam is very much. Oh, that's funny. I was gonna say Adam is very much Zeke. Like he's got kind of got Zeke energy. And Zeke's whole family was like the ones that were claiming that like they're descendants of Adam, but like the big reveal is that they're not. But then Zeke is very like he acts like Adam though. I don't know if that's like purposeful. There's no way for anyone to know how Adam acts because like the things that were written about Adam none of the like stuff you learn about Adam in the main games at all suggests to you that he acts like this. That he's like a fucking goofball.
You're coming with me, treasure.
Look at all this treasure.
The suspense is killing me. You're coming with me, treasure.
Okay, how do we get that right there? Ooh. Oh, come on. Okay, come on. Oh. There we go. Nope. Oh. You can't be real. There we go.
The suspense is killing me.
Fuck you. I can't even open it. Alright, let's talk to Kane. Or Kame. Hello, I got rid of him. Oh, you got rid of him? Driver sure have some skills. Thanks a bunch. Simple manual labor my arse. Nothing simple about this, you codger. And still, I've got to hurry if I don't want to get fed a knuckle sandwich. Here, I've not got much to offer, but take this with my thanks. We work as gardeners in the capital, my dad and me. If you're ever in the area, come say hi. Righto then. How much sand did he say we needed again? I'll remember along the way, I'm sure. Community gain.
Well done, us.
Okay. What do we get out of that? Required for next level 50? I guess it's a way to feel like more connected to the people that you do side quests for, but sword charm. New recipe. Oh, new recipe. Okay, let's go to the site. Can I make? Oh wow, everyone's got stuff. Oh no! Oh no! Okay.
Let me see.
Deviled baguette. Lucky color. I need to make. None of these seem like meat items. I need to make a meat item. Oh, you can make accessories. That's neat. Max pouch items raised by increase gold. We don't have any of the items we need. Increase item discovery rate. Yo, we're actually not super far off for that one. Whole Oopa in a bun. Oopa is a beetle. Pureed sculpin part. Oh my lord. Grizzly mifue. Are any of these? No, that's bread. That's a dessert. Chaos straw loop. Oh my lord. Okay. Well. No, that's not okay. Actually, we should rest. Level them up. Okay, well, one
I
level.
can still improve. I have to.
Nice.
An incredible feeling.
Good job, squad. Ready for the next one. Team up. Let's get a move on.
Aren't we intrepid? This is becoming addictive. This is becoming addictive.
This is becoming addictive.
Spoiling for a fight? Happy to oblige.
Bring it on. We missed.
This is no good. Let's get a hold of myself.
You're always looking ahead, Adam.
Mhm.
Are you forgetting something?
Here we are.
Here we are, Yanchik Harbor. Yes, that's correct. I requested that they wait specially for Lady Laura before they depart. Oh, nice one. Good thinking, Hayes. Looks like getting our ride to Gorma will be no trouble at all. Come on, let's go and have a chat with the captain. Two main ways of making your entire team stronger are leveling up and pouch item. Okay. There are 3 ways to make a driver stronger. Improve the actual character and improve their equipment. Or use WP or SP. Yeah. And accessories. 4 ways to make... Use WP, complete required task in the affinity chart, use cord... Okay, yeah, I know all this. That stuff... Wow, I was correct. You actually... Okay, this is actually very redeeming. You actually do need to... When you get the ability, you have to go and watch it unlock, or it doesn't unlock. I always assumed that was the case. Let's just get... Yeah, I loved the story. Oh god.
I said I'd do it, so consider it done.
What's happening? Oh. Too many. There's too many.
We can take care of
No.
it if you want.
I'm already like, fuck the side quest. Yep, break, topple, blah blah blah, all that nonsense. I know how it works. Can I get rid of this?
With all my might.
No, not even close. Those are maxed out for those characters. Like, maxed out on their affinity thing.
You're coming with me, treasure.
Reja.
The suspense is killing me. You're coming with me, treasure.
And then give
The
that.
suspense is killing me.
Hello, Ged. So you're finally here, eh? I've been waiting for you. You going to Gormont? Let's go. Hop on. I only just became a Titan ship captain's apprentice. It might be a bumpy ride. Try not to hurl or nothing. I'm sure the blades will be alright, but... Well... I assumed that, you know what? I guess I never really... I was like, oh, I didn't know that they were really from here because they do so much traveling. I guess they're pretty clear about Jin being from Torna. We're back on Gormont. But this is Gormont. Oh my god, I forget. What was this? 300 or 500? 500 years? 300 years old? Oh, sorry. 3 to 500 years ago. Lady Laura, welcome to Lossum Cove. Fuck. So this is Gormont, huh? It's so pretty. I think the grass really is greener on the other side. It is kind of a dream destination, isn't it? And that's exactly why everyone's trying to claim it for themselves, ruining it for everyone else. Actually right on that one. Still, it's not like there was anywhere else to turn to. This is practically the only place where Lady Laura's mother could feel secure these days. Don't look so glum, Hayes. If it weren't for you, I'd never have found out that my mother fled here. I can't thank you enough for that. Yes, I suppose. Come on, let's get to Torgoth. I can't wait to see Mother again. Okay, let's just head along the road. It'll take us straight there. Just remember, this is uncharted territory for us. Try not to... Never mind. It's not like I need to tell any of you that. Yes, I dare say we've all learned to exercise caution by this point. Let's not dally then. Onwards. Yum, 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 yum. I don't I'm sorry. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm fucked up. Blossom?
The suspense is killing me. You're coming with me,
Yep,
treasure.
coming with me.
The suspense is killing me.
Suspense is killing me. Prince Adam, what pleasure to see you again. Is Mac Mac, most trusted intelligence operative. Prince grows so big and gorgeous. Ah, if only Mac Mac was 30 years younger. Just kidding, of course. Where was Mac Mac? Ah, yes, case of poisonous substance dealing. Dum-Dum's not realize how dangerous that is. Poisonous substance is red pollen orb. Some Dum-Dum's stupid enough to buy and dealer rakes in gold. Mac Mac is on trail of Dum-Dums, but Dum-Dums always seem to be one step ahead of Mac Mac. Which brings Mac Mac to request Prince Adam help efforts of Mac Mac to seize red pollen orbs. Pollen orb cargo stored in green barrels. The friends see green barrels smash into pieces. Under no circumstances should pollen orbs or Mac Mac personally show up and give spankings. Is clear? Mac Mac will return to Torna in meantime and gather more intel on Dum-Dums. Will personally expose Dum-Dums for wrongdoings in name of Prince Adam. That about it from side of Mac Mac. Please look for green barrels and pollen orbs. Yep, I actually have a bunch of those already. Because there's tons of money in those green barrels. And, oh, never mind. I thought I accepted that as, like, my main mission. Nope, those are bad. Bad slash not worth it. Yo, huge increase. I have definitely enough money, too. What the heck? Okay. Awesome. Bing, bing, bing.
Aren't we intrepid?
Aren't we intrepid?
Aren't we intrepid?
Today is not the day that I battle that.
This is becoming addictive.
This is becoming addictive.
All right, follow my lead.
Oh wow, that did a lot of damage.
Try again.
According to the locals, the horrors come out at night here.
You mean ghosts? It's fine.
This is
Just let me
becoming
at him and
addictive.
watch him run.
The suspense is
Don't
killing
have to
me.
tell me twice.
No, I have no miners. What the hell? No one can mine? Not a single one of you knows how to mine?
This is becoming addictive. Uh-oh. I think we've been spotted.
Yeah, by a Fur's Glebel. Soul resonant. Oh yeah, is there more? Check my level 2.
Must have improved.
Standing on the shoulders of titans. Standing on the shoulders of titans. Work hard enough, and our efforts won't be in.
Let's use it wisely.
An Aura Rogul. Cascade Scrabble.
Diligence and devotion.
Fine. I got your back.
Pinch Bunnet. Okay. We can give you a dessert for Mithra's favorite food. We can have her have one of her own
For the body and for the soul.
her own horrible garbage cooking thing. Okay. Be on the lookout. Bunch of enemies we need to beat.
Spoiling for a fight.
Yeah, you're not one of them.
We'll have time to play around.
I feel you.
You read my mind.
Cat, don't overdo it.
Now the real battle begins.
I feel you. It's my turn.
We're actually doing this pretty well. Okay, well, never mind.
Don't overdo it.
Come on, Miss Brown. Up you go.
Open wide.
Good thing you're here, boy.
Rest in peace.
Wow, we're like doing it. I'm gaming, dude.
Best of luck.
Holy shit. I was so focused on that. That was fucking good. Like, are you serious? I killed that shit. What is rush hour? Usually those accessories that look like that are good. Expands the window. That's not that great, actually. Increases aggro reduction. Neither of us are tanked, really, so I don't really want to put that on anyone. Yeah, none of that's super. Keep that all to ourselves. What are you? Rinker X. I don't think that was one of the enemies we needed to get rid of. First Eater, no, I don't think.
Aren't we intrepid?
I don't think those are any of the enemies. I know I need a Bunnet, and honestly I forgot what the other ones are, but I feel like I'll remember them if I see them. Noble Aspar. Bur's Rebel. No, I just remember that because we fought one already. Okay. Shit, let me check really quickly. What were they? Aura Rogul. So that's gonna be the bird thing. And a Crabble. And then a Bunnet. So we know what those are. Generally. Bang.
Aren't we intrepid?
The Crabble aren't even in this specific area that we're in right now.
Like
They're
punch.
what the hell? Keep running. Oh, God. The Crabble are somewhere else. They're in Gormont, but they're not in this big open area that we're in right now. More furs, Grabbles. Here it is. Here's a pinch bunnet. Bam. I don't have time for you, snake thing.
These guys should be no problem. Stay focused and we can pull this off.
Stay focused and we can pull this off. Taking a lot of damage already, but that's fine. The HP thing is so cool. Really lets you like hit that like feeling that you can control whether you want to get in there for a little bit more damage or hold it and then switch so you can do your like full combo back to back.
According to the locals, the horrors come out at night here.
You mean ghosts? It's fine. Just let me at him and watch him run.
Talking about that again, I didn't even hear it the first time. Hollows?
They hail from this world or the next.
Actually, I was talking about tough
Just
enemies.
wait. It gets better.
Sorry to disappoint.
Hollows?
Well, here we are.
I say we rest a bit. Who's in?
You're coming with me, treasure. This is becoming addictive.
Becoming addicted.
This is becoming addictive. This is becoming addictive.
Becoming addicted. I don't know if you've heard, but... Doc, they call me. You could say I'm an adventurer, but I also have scholarly interest in the links between ether and titans. Do you lot know about this atmospheric disturbance called the ether miasma? There's been a few of those popping around Gormont lately, only little ones, mind. These things, they've already mentioned them, and they seem to be a bigger deal in this DLC than the first game, but like, they showed up like twice. I was going to go and have a look myself, but I got set upon by monsters before I could get very far. To be honest, it's more the intellectual side of adventuring that I'm into. I'm not too great at all the rough stuff. You and me both, buddy. So I was just wondering if you lot could help me out. I bet you'd make light work of the Espina Ferris that caused me such bother last time. If you'll help me, it'll let me really get stuck into my ether miasma related research, you see. Well, I'll let it up to you. You look like you can handle it. Yeah, okay, yeah. We have
I said I'd do it, so.
already dealt with those things, so it'll probably be fine. I don't like it loading up this screen. Oh yeah, you know what? It gave us an option to turn that off. Maybe it's in here. Nope. Here. Yes, this right here. Skip community registration. I didn't know the game was not auto-saving at certain points. No saves at all? Okay, a little risky there.
The future is within our grasp.
I fight for my friends.
Alright. I thought this was the zone where the Crabbles were, but I don't see them. So.
Aren't we in
Yo, wait, that's actually probably the bird that I need to kill, though. Yeah, they are. Well, it's fine. We'll fight them at some point.
You're coming with me, treasure. This is becoming addictive.
It's becoming addictive. Oh, God.
Aren't we intrepid?
Large old machine.
This is becoming addictive.
Man, I love these remixes. At least this is a remix, I'm sure. I don't think... Yeah, this is not the same as just a straight up original. What is going on? How do I get into... I don't remember Torgoth being so hard to get into. I guess Gormott has changed over 500 years. Well, I mean, that makes sense. Even though it's... I don't know. I guess I don't really understand how Titans grow. Grow and die. Maybe because it was dying last time?
This is becoming addictive.
Those are not the Crabbles I need to kill. Those are way too high level. This whole area that I'm in is too high level. Like, this is definitely not the way they intended...
This is becoming addictive.
This is not the way they intended you to go to get into this city, I'll tell you that.
You're
Those
coming
things are harmless.
Slow and steady.
Oh, hard
Okay,
work.
well, can't even... What did I do? I need to fast travel. I don't know where the hell I am. Just go back to this campsite, I guess? Sure.
It was a nice change of pace.
All right, remind me why we're here again.
Oh, it's just straight through this... Did I not just go this way? Oh, no, I went down this way. Instead of just straight in the open gate that's right here. My bad, I guess? My bad that they hid the entrance from me?
I say we rest a bit. Who's in?
Oh no. I had a feeling. I had a feeling it was gonna be something like this.
Oh no.
Here too. Gormott's an attractive target, but this... Whoever did this clearly had no compassion or respect for the people they killed.
Well, whether it was Malos or someone else, either way, clearly they're all toast.
Mithra.
Laura,
It's okay. Mother could have run away somewhere safe.
God damn, man. Laura got handled the damn short end of the stick. She's been wanted for a long ass time. Everyone she knows gets killed. Doesn't really have a place to stay, it seems like.
Polished to a high shine.
It would appear I'm stronger.
No one is hurting my friends.
I can keep on going, especially at this rate.
I'm getting sharper, keener.
Kina. Mm. Ah. All right.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Oh, hard luck.
There ever, man, is there any evidence of anyone surviving of anything? I remember. Pause for a second, because I remember them talking about this, specifically Mikhail's backstory, like, because his whole thing is that, like, why would he hate humans if he is one? And because, well, what Praetor Amalthus did, and sorry, I'm not even talking into my mic. I'm brushing crumbs away. So they were talking about this whole story about Mikhail when they introduce his backstory in the main game, about why he hated humans, because when he gets revealed he's a human, why would he join up with Torna, who, like, their whole thing is to get rid of humans? And it revealed, like, the experiments done on him, and then, like, his town got burned down. They didn't mention other towns getting burned down, and I could be wrong, but I don't remember them mentioning, like, who even did it in the first place. Like, is it just like a byproduct of the war that's going on? Or is there someone else that's doing it? Because it's not Malos. Like, he's doing his own thing. But, like, it just seems like too, like, I mean, now it seems too much of a coincidence that it's just like, oh, well, like, war is happening, so this stuff is like, you know, this is part of it. I don't know.
Look, fresh graves over here.
This kind soul must have dug them all.
What's wrong?
Should we maybe bury him too?
Huh? Yes, let's.
This. I made this for her myself. She kept all this time.
Oh, Laura, what? She deserves anything. Oh my god. All you know about her in the main game is that she suffered so much. Now you just know it was even worse. Thank you, Jin. I'm alright now, really. Are you sure? If you're trying to put on a brave face, then it's fine. It's fine. Hey guys, do you think we could go back to the village again? Did you notice something? No, nothing like that. I was just thinking maybe we could bring back something to offer to the rest of the graves, besides Mother's. They were all burned to ashes. Is there really any point? What the fuck, Milton? Really? We didn't find anything last time. Alright, we can all look together. If it helps, gives you closure. Just... the both of them, just like... just look. Even if you're sure there's nothing. Ooh, they don't come broken out. I like just upgraded all my weapons with those cores that I bought, and here we are, just replacing them right away. I still don't have mining, so that's not gonna.
Surround them.
Is that more Ardain? You know I'm Adam, right?
Artanian troops, Imperial Guard.
Thieving scum. Don't think you're gonna get away with your dirty deeds.
What?
No, we just... Problem, Captain?
Oh! Brynhilder!
Lady Bridget.
Bridget. I completely forgot her name.
Village, perhaps.
Drivers and blades. Mercenaries?
So that's Bridget.
Captain, I shall deal with these individuals. Emperor Hugo must be briefed.
Yes, ma'am. You lot, stay here and assist the Lady Bridget. Son!
Her driver isn't with her? Let's go! Never again. Oh, yo, we got combos. Level 1, 2, 3. What am I doing? Oh my god, I'm fighting pretty.
Bring the pain.
We got this. Ice 3. Easy. I already know all the like they're still teaching me stuff, so teaching me stuff that I already know. Because they sold this as like a separate game. You can buy. They sold this DLC in like a box. Like you could buy a physical version of this DLC, and I think you can play it separately if you wanted. I think.
Come on! That was a pretty cheap trick. Keep going like that, you'll get a reputation.
What?
Cheap, you say? Don't be absurd. It's called tactics, look it up. But perhaps that's something a simpleton like yourself could never hope to comprehend.
A simpleton?
Your attacks scream it. Clumsy, heavy, no refinement.
I was gonna go easy on you, but now you have pissed me off!
Why is her core crystal broken?
What was that? If that had actually hit me.
Oh, didn't like that, did ya? I can see it on your face. Well, on that note...
Haze! Understood.
Lock her.
What? How? Is this you? What the hell? She's our enemy.
Adam plainly ordered you to stop. Or didn't you hear him, simpleton?
How extraordinary. I'd heard of a blade with the power to restrain others, but I never thought
Did she say Adam? It can't be.
All of you, lay down your arms.
Ooh. The Emperor? What? That's Aegolos or whatever. I'm so bad at remembering things.
There is no need for this.
That's Hughes, Emperor Hughes. He looks just like his great grandson.
Hello?
Okay.
It's good to see you again, Prince Adam. Please forgive the actions of my guards.
Nah, maybe.
Don't you worry about it. I am just glad to see you well, Your Imperial Majesty.
Imperial Majesty.
May I introduce the Emperor of Mor Ardain, Hugo Ardenach.
The Ardanian Emperor? What's someone of his station doing out here?
You know, our stations are fairly similar.
Not that you'd ever know.
Thanks, I try.
I've come for the Aegis. Its actions have been felt in Mor Ardain as well. We're currently chasing it down.
The same as us, then. But coming here yourself.
My brother is ruling in my absence.
I see. And so you brought Brigid and Aegeon.
Aegeon Agolos. Aegeon Agolos, same
Those
thing.
two are the crown jewels of the Ardanian forces. Wielding them on the front lines is the duty of he who has the throne.
Indeed. That ought to have been my older brother.
I've heard this
He
before.
didn't have the potential to become a driver. And now here you are, bonded with both of them.
The Special Inquisitor is under my brother's direct command.
Oh,
Should I fall in battle, he has his orders to retrieve the core crystals.
That sounds cold.
that's how it goes with matters of state.
And yet, it works out well for me. I have always wanted to put myself on the line for our people. And I never enjoyed wielding authority in the first place.
I feel the same way. I don't get why anyone would want to sit on a throne.
Yes, that. If Prince Zetar knew, there would be consequences.
Let's pretend you didn't hear me say that.
You two will never see eye to eye.
Give me the throne.
Well enough alone.
Ruling is, frankly, it's a scary thought. Just imagine becoming someone you don't.
Oh yeah, I was pissed off at Adam at the end of the main game.
Prince Adam,
Because he kind of fucking dipped out on the world.
If you called me Hugo, like old times.
Let's see if he redeems himself.
I will, dear Hugo, but only if you call me Adam in return. Well, it would be beneficial to share our findings, but perhaps elsewhere might be better?
How about your Majesty's flagship?
Indeed.
Indeed.
Flagship.
Is something the matter, Lady Laura?
I'm just not very good in that kind of stuffy environment.
Well, you're not alone there. That's the worst.
Right? I think
They're bonding.
Yeah, I'm out too.
Oh, no, you don't.
Wait a minute. Is that her?
Yes, this is Mithra, one of the Aegises.
I also like Mithra's. I like her outfit better in this.
Valuable as well, Laura.
It doesn't have the random boob window and
Jen will
Yes, that's true.
Please, would you go instead of me, please?
I think it looks better.
Of course. I will do as you wish.
Thank you kindly. Well then, shall we?
Well then, my friend, shall we make a move on? Make a Your Majesty. This may not be my position to say, but would it not be wise to first investigate the location we spoke of? Ah yes, you do raise a valid point. Aegeon, please consider His Majesty's feelings. He wishes for quality time to spend with his dear friend, Prince Adam. I'm honored that you value me so highly. But I think this is a decision best left to Hugo. What do you say? Would that be getting in the way of your mission? No, not in the slightest. In fact, I believe you are just as much involved in this whole affair as us. I'm just going to say right here, remember, at some point, at least Bridget is with Adam. And their group, when they're like doing the training and stuff, like at that one time. I don't know if that meant she was traveling with them or if like they grouped together at some point. We don't see Aegeon or Prince Hugo there, which leads me to believe that they send Bridget with us and Hugo and Aegeon go to protect Borodane or something along that line. What with your traveling alongside the Aegis, that much is clear. So this mission of yours has something to do with Malos. Exactly so. Aegeon, would you? Of course. By official decree, allow me to formally disclose to you the nature of our mission. On the surface, we have traveled here to work on diffusing diplomatic tensions between the Emperor and Croatia. But at the same time, there's another matter we are investigating. And that, I presume, is Malos. So what are you going to do? Take him down? Capture him? At the present time, neither. It is His Majesty's wish to ascertain the intent of this Malos, and indeed, anyone who wishes our empire harm. Then I assume new intelligence has come to light. The 4th Decade reported in just as you were on your way to Torgoth. They had discovered an area of land that had been scorched black by some colossal power. I don't think Adam's going to want to ignore that one. You read my mind. Hugo, as much as I enjoyed reminiscing out on the Cloud Sea, I'd quite like to enjoy some more of the scenery first. Of course. If you like, we can take a side trip before we return to the ship. Laura, is this wise? I still want to decorate the graves, so I'll wait for you in the village. Everything will be fine. Hayes is with me after all. That's right. Please take as much time as you need. All right. Maybe it's for the best that she doesn't get to see the extent of Malos's devastation. So you say the 4th Decade found traces of Malos's destruction, and that would be where? It would appear to be at Valafum Hill, heading inland from Ordia Great Plain. But I'm afraid I've received no further information. We have no recourse but to go and examine the area ourselves. From here, it's probably even closer than the harbor. Indeed, then that is where we must go. Perhaps you can entertain us with tales of your adventures as we make our way, Adam.
We never turn a blind eye to people in need.
We never turn a blind eye to people in need, except for all the side quests. Team Laura is now only Jin. We now have Team Hugo. Okay. I want to be Jin. I don't want to play. I mean, Adam is cool and all, but like, I played as Mithra, or, you know, I used Mithra for a long time. Abdominal Lammy. Collect stuff. Cellstar's Owl. Oh, you guys are strong. Increase aggro to.
Is it me, or have I become stronger? My flame.
Xenoblade 2 is just such a good game.
Is it me, or have I become stronger?
Like it's.
Strength can't be
I should have
earned
leveled
by
up the
sheer
switch skill.
force.
It's so good.
My technique has improved. I grow ever more polished.
I don't know how they've managed to trick me into enjoying the leveling system they have going on here because there's just so much. But like, it's a good game. And I know we're like so far in that it's like, yeah, no shit.
The way is clear. I shall aim ever higher.
But like, I guess for like some, like a little bit of like unnecessary backstory about like, not backstory, but just like, for me with games, even if it's like highly recommended and it's very good, I have a hard time
Time crept up on us, it seems.
Better be good.
playing DLC for games. I have a hard time like launching the game and going back in because like after I finish the story, I'm like, awesome, sweet, let's go on to the next thing. I don't play DLC that much, and because a lot of the times I don't think it's very, I never, like they don't add on to it. It's just more of the same. It's the stuff that they added is not stuff that I enjoy. Like it's not worth like you know, getting to the DLC area, whatever. You know, there are specific examples that where the DLC is phenomenal and like sometimes even better than the main game, but like a lot of the time I don't mess with DLC, and it's mostly just because it's hard for me to like, again, it's hard for me to finish a game and then you know, months down the line they're like, oh, DLC, and I'm like, okay, and it's just in my head I'm like, should I download this? Should I get the DLC? Should I re-download this? Will I even play this? Like I still haven't gotten to the Pokemon Sword and Shield DLC, and I love Pokemon. I played the first one, I just didn't play the second one. But so I just don't play DLC that much. But I've heard so many good things about this. I knew it was like a longer, when it's a longer DLC and it's kind of separate, that gives it a bump in my own eyes. So that helped, but yeah, like usually I just don't enjoy it. But this, like, I'm interested in the story. Before like that even happened, I was interested in the story. Because I'm definitely like, I love Jin. The music right away, they like, the music is awesome, like right out the start. Oh, this is how we use those gems. I need to get this immediately. Grabble, power up this. Dumpling soup, pickled purses, rogul alar. This is meat right here.
Does it suit your tastes?
Vegetable? Rogul's a bird. He uses bird meat. Pickled purses. No, that's... This is gonna be like...
How you like it?
Dumpling.
Does it suit your tastes?
One day, one of these things we make will be meat-based for Jin. Looks like you've got your hands full too, Hugo. I hadn't expected you to be pursuing the Aegis independently. We will not allow him to escape our grasp. If it comes to battle, then better to face the Aegis with the sturdiest of blades, blades like Brigid and Aegeon. Yes, you're right. First, we must head to the location that we gleaned from the 4th district. Perhaps something there will reveal the forward path. If the Aegis does bar our way, would you assist us in battle, Adam? Believe me, that's always been my intention. My only fear is that we just don't have the capability to stand up to him yet. Well, you better work out where to get some of that capability, and fast. The Aegis seems quite commanding, doesn't she? Tell me about it. I did ignore the chat earlier because I was convinced it was something, and it my assumption is right, where it seems like it's kind of a thing to be like, here's what you were doing / what you need to do. Because like we just talked about going to that area. But yeah, so basically I got off track, but I don't play the DLC often, not because I think it's bad or anything like that. I usually just find it hard to go back to a game that I've already finished. And I'm like, is it gonna be worth it to do this DLC? And yeah, right now, very much so. Once a game is done, it's done. Like, the biggest things I would say for, like... Where are you going, man? I was gonna say, like, the prime examples for DLC that, like, exceed or same quality of the main game would definitely be Souls game DLCs. Well... Oh, never mind. 1's DLC is good. Dark Souls 3's DLC is good. Bloodborne's DLC is good. Bloodborne's DLC is amazing. My favorite content from the DLC, or from Bloodborne, is the DLC. I adore it. What was I talking about? Dark Souls 2's DLC is not good. And I can handle some Dark Souls 2. Like I've played it a few times through. I'm not an extreme hater, although I don't enjoy it very much. But the DLC is like, I think a lot of it is like worse than the main game. The Dark Souls 2 DLC is like, some of it's like rotten. Like the gank fight in the first one, and oh my, just running around the first area, the first DLC, the submerged city area. Rotten. Just rotten. The other one that I was gonna say is insanely good is The Witcher 3, and that was one that took me a while to go back to, because again, The Witcher 3, like when I've only played through the game once, and I've like over 100 hours. Like I've put so much time into that game. Like there's so many different enemies here. None of them are the ones that I need to fight. I put so many hours into that game that, like, when I was finished, I was like, you know, I want to play something else. So I didn't go back to the DLC until both of them had come out. And then I finally went to them because I was like, you know what? I really loved Witcher 3. I gotta at least try these. And then I played them and I was like, holy shit, like, these are fantastic. Like, Blood Over Wine was my favorite one. That one was insanely strong. And then Hearts of Stone, or I don't remember the names of things at all, but that game was also amazing. Like those are full games. Like those are full different games. Like it's Jesus.
We're not done yet.
Those are like full games. Like
This?
Literally of the quality of a full game. Incredibly good. It's like a huge shame that
We've been found.
Cyber Project Red. What's their? I don't even remember their. Oh, I can't heal anymore. I gotta be careful. I can't heal the way I used to. So all of Hugh's combos, the elements you need are elements that he has.
Do you consider the Aegis's, I mean, my power a danger?
As long as you're with Adam, there is nothing to fear.
Phew. You sure put a lot of trust in that guy.
I think you understand why I do.
Cyber Project Red. Again, I got distracted. It's a shame because they went weird. Like they went really all in on Gwent in like a weird way. Where like I really liked Gwent from Witcher 3. I actually like 100% of the Gwent like side, like quote unquote side quest stuff. Like I gathered every Gwent sticker and won all the Gwent tournaments or whatever. Like I beat all the Gwent players in the game. I really enjoyed Gwent in that context though. Like it was a side thing to do when, you know, like I didn't want to just be fighting monsters or something like that. It was extra. But like as like a main thing, like I actually did play the Gwent game when it came out and I was kind of just like yeah, why is this a thing? Like the game's like super simple. Playing this like at a competitive like level against online people, I was just like, I don't get it. And you know, frankly, I wasn't alone because I didn't really do that well. But like they did that, and then they had the Gwent Witcher game. Like then they made another Gwent game. Which again, weird option. I feel like I heard the story in that was good. I think it's Witcher Thronebreaker or something. I feel like I heard the story was good or something about it was good. Maybe even the gameplay, like the Gwent stuff. Because I would like to try that game at some point. I'm more inclined to play Gwent single player. Because again, I just don't think queuing and doing multiplayer. I don't understand the point of it, of Gwent multiplayer. I'm going on such a long tangent. Don't run, thank you. I need you to come over here because I really just don't want that frog to attack me. So then they made that, and then it's just like, wow, you guys are really going all in on Gwent. And then they focused on the Gwent online game for a long time because it wasn't performing very well. They did all that, and then they made Cyberpunk, which wasn't that great. Just weird.
I beg to differ, because to me, it seemed like they had you surrounded.
The Rods, hey, welcome in. Will we ever get Xenoblade X on Switch? I don't know. I would I would hope so. But at the same time, you would think that if that was gonna happen, it would have like already happened. Like I'm not gonna say never because, you know, that's just like a dumb thing to say. But like you would think that if wow, that thing just ran away from me. You would think that if it was going to happen, it would have already happened. Again, like, there are examples of stuff coming out, like, much later, so it's not, like, a definite never, but... Because, I mean, they remastered Xenoblade 1, which was, like, pretty wildly available. Like Xenoblade 1 was on 3DS, it was on Wii, it was on Wii U. They released Xenoblade Chronicles, the first one, was released on the Wii U Virtual Console. You know, it was available much more recently than X, although I guess Xenoblade 1 is tied closer to the story, but then they released that and then they released 3 and 2. Like they've had a lot of time to release X again. I don't I've never actually seen anyone play X, so I don't know what the gameplay is like. Like I don't know how essential the gamepad is to that game. Like I don't know, like is it like maybe a difficult game to port? Like they had to make some weird changes around that? I don't know.
I shouldn't need more than this.
Like maybe that was a problem. I don't know, maybe there's just some weird licensing thing. I have no idea. Because yeah, I would have thought they would have, and I would have hoped they would have. On the other hand, I bought a copy of Xenoblade X on the Wii U yesterday, so I'm not stressing. I literally bought a copy yesterday, so whether it does get on Switch or not, I will be fine. And if you have access to a Wii U, I would recommend, and you want to play that game, I would recommend you get that game now, because the Nintendo eShop is going down in like, or the Wii U eShop, Wii U 3DS eShop are going down in like 10 days or something like that. So I imagine that the price of Xenoblade Chronicles X is going to go way up as soon as that happens, because then it's not going to be available digitally anymore. So if you have the ability to do that, I would definitely do that now if you're at all interested in that game. Okay, good. Yeah, I bought a physical version as well. I was lucky to find one for fairly cheap, actually. But if I wasn't, I was just gonna buy digital anyway, because I am just not a fan of people buying games just to collect them or just to watch them increase in price. But that's the nature of what's happening with like used games right now. So I knew I had to hop on that, because that happened with PS3 and PS2 and all those. I was gonna say older games, but PS3 is not that old, right? There's so many PS3 games that are ridiculously expensive now.
Can we use this?
And even like some Wii U games are already like the Wii U Paper Mario is obviously already crazy expensive. Which sucks, because like as you know, as we get into like more digital gaming, you would expect this to not be such a problem, but then you know, you have the PS3 storefront closing down, you have the Wii U, Wii 3DS storefronts closing down, and then now you don't have access to buy those games digitally, and then the physical copies are insanely expensive. And there was a lot of games that weren't even available digitally on the PS3 that I couldn't buy when that store was going down. So those like Asura's Wrath, and there's some other smaller games and stuff like that, but yeah, they just got like Asura's Wrath is like $80-$90 or something right now. It's crazy. I mean, you can just emulate, and I did emulate it, but like, you should be able to get access to older games legitimately for a decent price. But I mean, I'm really ranting now, but like, if they're gonna close down their storefronts after only like a few years of being open, they should they should be better with backwards compatibility. Like, it's really bad. Like, this is not how, like, movies go. Like, movies you can watch... I mean, obviously you can't watch VHSs on anything, but you can watch DVDs in any Blu-ray or 4K player. I mean, that won't always be the case, but it's going to be the case for a long time. Obviously, there's a problem with games. Like, you can't just put a game disc in a newer... Well, actually, you could for PS2, PS3, so it is possible. Depending on the hardware, but for digital stuff, the backwards compatibility should be so much better nowadays. It should be so much better, and it's not. Xbox is doing a pretty good job of it, but they don't have any games that I play, really, so... But, it's frustrating. Anyway. Tell me, you finally found the uninhibited Titan. That's right, made it there without a scratch. The map, the bard's song, the elder's legend, it was all true. Bah, I wish you could have had some of that fun after you bonded with me. No fair. Of course, back then I had no idea that I'd be the driver of an Aegis someday. Not a clue. And I also had no idea that I'd end up with a blade who was so hungry for experience. I mean, I prefer it when you have something interesting to say. I choose to take that as a compliment. Well, sure, it was hardly boring discovering that legendary uninhabited Titan. The natives gave us a fine chase. Natives? I thought you said it was uninhabited. Well, to be precise, we didn't meet any humans. Just some monsters of the Arachno, Antal, and Skeeter variety. Cool. And they were pretty huge specimens, too. We must have looked like extra tempting appetizers to them. There were really quite a lot of them. We were lucky to get off the Titan in one piece. Ah, a fine recompense for an adventurer's heart. So your plans to build a holiday villa there came to nothing. It's more than a little tragic. Well, I mean, that wasn't the primary aim. Perhaps I didn't get a material reward, but I certainly got a spiritual reward. Things didn't work out quite so well for my playmates, though. How so? It was a kind of paradise for insects, but I heard later that it was laid to waste by someone or other. The ways of humans are often cruel. What's done is done. It was a time of war, and they had to find a place for some refugees. But the monsters couldn't have grasped that. They probably just saw arrogant humans wrecking their home. Ah, the telling of it falls hard upon my ears. Your Majesty, forgive my interruption. But this appears to be the location mentioned in the report. Not nearly as bad as the other area. Ah, so we're here already. The journey passed as the blinking of an eye thanks to Adam's enchanting tales. If your servant's humble recounting was able to relieve your imperial tedium, truly the most blessed of men am I. Oh, I do wish you'd cut it out, Adam. I am not your better, and you should know it. I wouldn't be so sure of that, Hugo, old friend. Now then, Mithra, I'd really like to get your opinion on this, as the Aegis. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but this isn't Malice's handiwork. How did you come to that conclusion, Mithra? Malice's attacks would have melted the earth and turned it into glass. But whatever did this only scorched the grass. It can't have been such a high temperature. That's a very wise deduction. We're lucky to have you for an ally. I offer my apologies to you all for leading you to this disappointing conclusion. Nay, Aegeon, we could not have known without further investigation. With each possibility we discard, we move closer to our goal. Everyone, look there. It's a big one. Indeed, we cannot let it run riot. Just think of the damage it could do to Lasham Cove, or a settlement. Everyone, get to it. Anyway, back to what really matters. Digital games. I actually I bought I bought a lot of Wii U games the other day. It was the first time I've even touched the Wii U in a long time. I've had one for so long, but you know, I wasn't really compelled to play Wii U games. But I figured it was now or never for a lot of these games. You know, like that maybe I'd want to try before they get too expensive. So I picked up Paper Mario, Fatal Frame, Game & Wario, Wind Waker HD, and then one more. What else did I pick up? Star Fox. Did I say that? I think that's all. That's the other crazy thing. Because, I mean, Xenoblade, they're Nintendo games. Well, Nintendo published by Monolith Soft, so you'd think they'd want to bring them over. They never... Nintendo not bringing over Twilight Princess HD or Wind Waker HD to the Switch seems crazy to me. Like... They put out that adaptation of Skyward Sword, which, I mean, any adaptation, any re-release of, I already own Twilight Princess HD, so that, I didn't need to buy that, but all those other games I bought, like, yesterday. But yeah, like, they put out Skyward Sword HD, the remake, on the Switch, which is, you know, fine. It was probably a popular game. It came out on the Wii, but I don't remember people ever talking about it as like their favorite. But people love Wind Waker and Twilight Princess. We will get them eventually. I mean, I don't know. Like, I would want to say like you're right, but like, so the thing is, like, Nintendo's already gearing up to put out the Switch 2 or whatever is going to be the sequel to the Switch. Like, I don't know if it's going to be called the Switch, but their next console, they're already gearing up to it. I think that's pretty much a guaranteed thing. Like, it won't come out this year, obviously, but I would think in 2 years, like, it'll be announced at the end of this year or early next year, and then come out the year after that or whatever. So like a year, let me say a year and a half to 2 years, I would expect a new Nintendo console. So if that's backwards compatible, then yeah, they might come out sooner rather than later. But it's just like, I just don't understand. Like, I just don't understand. You would have thought that they would have brought that would have been a priority, because those are such, like, any Zelda game is so popular, like, and they made these brand new HD versions of these games. Like, yeah, they had gamepad support, but you could have easily, like, those games supported Wii U Pro controllers. You could have easily gutted that and ported them to the Switch. I mean, not easily, I mean, it still takes work, but those are very, very popular games that definitely would have sold a lot on the Switch, like, more so than like Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze or Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker. Like, not that those are bad games. I like both of those games, but the Zelda games would have been more popular. I think Tears of Kingdom will be cross-gen with next console. Yeah, I think it'll be the same as Breath of the Wild. That there will be a nicer version or a better playing version of Tears of the Kingdom on the next gen console. If the next gen console gets announced this year, I don't know. Actually, yeah. You know what? I would bet on the next Nintendo console getting announced sometime this year and coming out the end of next year. Like, holiday, it's 2023, holiday 2024, I would say. That is when I would bet that the next Nintendo console comes out. I don't think it's coming out, but yes, I do think there will be like an improved version of Tears of the Kingdom on the next one. But yeah, I've just been thinking about all this stuff. I feel like I just needed to to talk about it somewhere because I've been thinking about this for like the last couple days since I was like, oh shit, I gotta hurry and get all these Wii U games that for some reason don't exist on don't exist anywhere else. There's not that many of them, but and like many of them weren't like that good, but I think the gamepad is still like it's neat enough. It's a funny instrument. It's cool to a degree. And yeah, it's just great. It's also Paper Mario. That's another game that I can't believe they didn't bring over. Paper Mario Color Splash. And the reason I don't think they don't like, it seems like they just don't care with the Zelda remakes in this because again, they put out a Skyward Sword remake. They put out a new remake. And then they put out what is it? I'm blank. What was I talking about? What game was I talking about? I'm going crazy. Paper Mario. Then they put out a Paper Mario on the Switch. Without porting the other one first, which for a long time on the Switch, like it was just Wii U ports, like tons of Wii U ports. But then they skipped those ones for whatever reason. Again, it's just like crazy to me. And I was just going over the Wii U Virtual Console backlog. I didn't buy any Virtual Console games because I can emulate those, or they'll be like a lot of them are available. Like no, actually, don't. I cut that. Some of them are available on the Switch's library thing, but it is wild how much more variety there is on the Virtual Console, on the Wii U, and even kind of the 3DS, but the Wii U and the Wii, the Virtual Console, the catalog is so much better than what the Switch has to offer. It's crazy. They have Wii games, they have Nintendo DS games, like a lot more N64, SNES, NES, Game Boy Advance, like way more games than they have now. And the way that their like Virtual Console, like their online service that they have on the Switch, it's just an emulator. Like people have gone into the back end. It's just an emulator. So the fact that they haven't put more games onto that is crazy because they're just denying stuff that used to be in the past. Like if they want to sell it, like then just sell it or put it on the service. Like don't do this weird, like this drip feed stuff. Like it's crazy to me. I just don't get it. Like God, I could go on for hours about this. I was playing Mario Party the other day, or maybe a couple weeks ago, with some friends, because I had never played the N64 Mario parties. And I was like, let's try out some classics. They only had one of the three. Or maybe it was two of the three. But either way, they didn't have all three, like Mario Party 1, 2, and 3. And it's just like, why? All of them are available on Virtual Console. You sold all of these before, like not even that long ago. And this is just an emulator, so why would you not just put it on there? Like they, they own Mario Party 100%. It's not like it's a Nintendo published game and they have to get some rights or something with the Mario. They own that. Like I don't get it. I'm hoping the next Switch is backwards compatible. I believe it will be. In my heart of hearts, I believe it will be backwards compatible. I am, let's say, 85% confident that it will be backwards compatible. I think they want it to be backwards compatible and that it will be. I think that will be, if not like a priority. In my mind, it would be. Just because the Wii U was such a failure and the Switch was such a success that they want you to be able to be like, oh, well, if it plays my Switch games, then yeah, I'll get it because it still plays my Switch game. And it performs better and stuff like that. Like, oh, like my Switch games will have performance increases? Okay. I think, and the Wii U was backwards compatible with the Wii, which was backwards compatible with the GameCube. So they've had a good run of being backwards compatible with the at least previous console gen, except for the Switch, which was not backwards compatible at all with the Wii U, but that's because the Wii U had the weird-ass gamepad, which, you know, there's, like, you can't do that, and the Switch has cartridges instead of discs. So, there's a bunch of reasons around that. And the digital store was changed. I think it will be backwards compatible. I think it would be a very big mistake for them not to make it. Anyway, a fire-spewing monster. It's a good thing we had Aegeon on hand. Perhaps it's bold of me to say, but I've dealt with worse. Well, it seems safe to assume that this was the cause of the burn mark. I would never have dreamed that such a foul fiend could have lain in wait so close to Torgoth. Maybe it was driven out of its original home in a territorial dispute. I've heard that happens from time to time. Well, Torgoth is also gone, so... yeah, maybe, or more likely some human stole or smashed its home up. We call them monsters, but to them, we're the monsters. Incredibly insightful, Mithra. Indeed, it must be thus. The day shall dawn where man's exploitation of the Titans will bring us all to ruin. Perhaps that dawn is already upon us. Oh, it's not even the half of it yet, Hugo. It's not even close to as bad as it's gonna get. Especially more ordained. I need to get some water while this plays. I ran myself short.
Interesting thing you've got there.
Malice, enough.
It's all right. Indal's most sacred treasure, the Aegis. It is said to be the embodiment of the Architect's light, the divine revelations our founder Maldonare received.
Really? Then... that's what I will be called too. After all, I am born of divinity, not just some reflection.
You believe yourself so strong?
Don't you?
Your situation doesn't look good. Boltrick is not going to let it go. And you can't hide behind the Praetor forever.
That has nothing to do with you.
If that were true, you wouldn't be here.
Oh my god.
Here.
What is this place?
It's a very tasty secret.
What?
Formerly known only to the Praetor and me. The essence of our Judician forebears, originally salvaged from the bottom of the Cloud Sea.
Oh shit.
Some of it may hail from the fabled land of Moritha.
He was aware of that shit way before anyone else was.
Look. This here display is a diagram of what human cells are made of. And then this one here is a blades.
Astonishingly alike.
Of course. After all, they are descended from humans too. That in and of itself isn't too shocking. But this...
It's the same, isn't it?
Just wait.
That's a core crystal.
Exactly. A blade's core crystal contains information not only pertaining to humans, it also records schematics describing all manner of animal tissues.
You're saying blades contain detailed information of all living creatures?
Not just that. Have a look at this undeveloped part. That is from a titan. It suggests that this particular piece may one day develop into a titan.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it mind-boggling? A message from the architect.
So fucking Amalthus was into the secrets of the world before anyone else, and he decided, fuck it.
Indeed, this is.
I'm still gonna kill the Titans.
I wish to investigate this and learn more of what the architect has in store for this world, and perhaps claim this knowledge for our own.
Including the Praetor?
Perhaps. Isn't this in line with your own goals? Well then, I may as well help out.
Freak. I believe that concludes my mission. Shall we head to the flagship? Fine by me. It's a good place for us to exchange information. It's currently moored at Losham Cove. Then to Losham Cove we go.
Mission accomplished then.
Mm-mm-mm.
Can we use this?
Can we use this? I just want this chest over here.
I'll investigate.
I need to fight these birds.
If we must.
No, actually I don't. This is not the bird I thought you were. You must be the night bird. I need the day bird. Gion. Another chest.
Better be good. If we must. They keep coming.
Oh, you can't tell your squad to focus an enemy anymore because of the switch system. I'll just focus who they're focusing, I guess. Oh my god, he's getting tossed. Our team is incredibly poorly designed for combos. I think the only combo we have I just saw was electric, flame, ice. I mean, there's other combos, but they most of the other ones that I have access to make one character have to do a level 1 and level 2, which is not what's it called.
There's something here.
Not efficient.
We can't let them shove us around.
Anything's possible with all of you by my side.
Come down here. Can we beat this guy? We'll try. There we go. Here we go. Please do crazy damage. Pretty good. Oh god, what the hell? Not being able to... I definitely should have done this with, Wow, that AoE attack goes crazy. Oh, that is not what I was trying to do. I was trying to res this guy. Sure, cold snap. Yeah. Yep. We definitely could have done that if we had Laura with us.
But still, we need a new strategy.
Okay, look, you make that mistake twice, and we're done.
Heal Jin and having Haze with us would have helped.
Hey, if it...
Think of the possibilities.
Yeah, let's just go to the ship.
Can we use this?
No, I don't need to fight you. I don't need to kill any of you for any of my affinity quests, so you're unnecessary. Unnecessary to me.
Can we use this?
Nature makes a fine ally.
Ooh. Oh, we don't have a silver or whatever. Name's Krogane, Krogane the Blade. My driver looks like an overgrown furball, but he's really a seasoned merc, a real hard nut. Thing is, I think he's gone in over his head this time. This job's too much for him to handle. So we've been looking around. Well, whatever. I'm not gonna read all these side quests. Oh, blade coaching. Yeah. Side quests in these games aren't great.
Right. So it was the Cian forces that ravaged this area.
Yes. Many troops remained here with no orders after Malos sank their homeland. We're doing our best to disarm them, but... well, you've seen the village. Sadly, it's happened more than once.
The powers that be bicker among themselves, ignoring the larger danger.
And right now, that is the one thing we cannot afford.
I will go take a look.
Incidentally, how has Torna been faring?
I'd like to tell you that the people bask in the peace of His Majesty's rule. But I'm afraid that would be a lie.
Same as everywhere else then, yes?
Torna has not escaped Malos's rampage unscathed.
If that is so, allow me to offer you the Imperial Army's assistance in this time of...
Don't worry about it. This is exactly the reason why Indol entrusted her to me.
Ah, so you came. The future king of Torna. I'm glad I thought to send a messenger.
King, don't joke about it. Rumors like that could cause trouble at home.
I am merely a quester. I hold no such influence.
Oh, fuck off.
I quested today, but tomorrow?
The core's color is different. And she's a woman, too. Quite lovely indeed.
Weirdo.
This was all brawn and brutish strength.
You worry?
No, quite the contrary. Everybody knows a blade's appearance bears no relation to their power. You could be the heroine of our resistance.
No, I won't be anyone's anything.
That's fine now. I have only one thing to ask of you. To rectify the mistake I made and erase Malos from the face of the world.
So that's why the returning hero, pacifier of the Borderlands, was really just...
Never before has a blade broken free and rampaged like this. I can see why Indol would prefer to keep it quiet. They're even routing support to the militia through Argentum for deniability.
And then towards you.
I'm just some princeling. Me.
Surely, if you defeat Malos, your cover will be blown.
If indeed. But we're not in it for the glory, are we? When we're done, I'll just plow my fields in peace.
Your Majesty, some of our troops have returned to base, but...
Is something wrong?
They're all reporting something strange. A marauding group of routed mercenaries, trying to avoid any attention.
Just remnants, That is strange. There's not much around here for them, in the way of paid work or opportunities for looting.
As Your Majesty commanded, our men did not engage. We confirmed their bearing, then withdrew.
And? Where were they going?
The village outskirts.
But why there? There's nothing but graveyards.
What the?
That's where Laura is. And Hayes. Son of a...
At first, I thought to take it. But I'd made it for her, and I'd like her to keep it forever.
So, the bitch is dead, is she? Shame.
The
I had
fuck?
a soft spot for her. Ha! Guess you learned how to use a weapon at least. Big change from a tiny kid trying not to piss herself in fear.
You're... No!
I didn't understand what this guy's relationship to her is. Like,
You remember me?
when that first cutscene showed, I thought it was her father, but
I couldn't forget.
doesn't seem like he is.
Harsh.
What do you want? Not that I can't imagine.
I'm here to take back what's mine, kid. But before that, I'll take a bit of time to express my gratitude to you. It ain't gonna be pretty or quick. Then I'll make that blade watch as I cut you into little sticky chunks, just to make sure the last thing he feels is complete despair.
I'll hold them up. You get to the others quickly.
No use. Hayes, he knew about you. He brought no blades, just more mercs.
Exactly. Don't worry. I'm gonna treat you real good before I get to the...
What a fucker. There ain't no way I'm losing to this dude who's just a mercenary with one hand.
Well, there. You
Ready
got
to
that
put
tough
another
head
wing
in
under our
around,
belts?
are ya?
Caution will win the day. Gotcha!
Here
Fantastic!
comes the money! You're dead, Drongo! Hey now!
You're a lifesaver.
He's actually really not doing that much damage.
I can still improve.
We're destroying this guy. Get the hell out of here, loser. Yeah, I was like, what? That was actually just really easy.
You're starting to piss me off. Oi! Surround them so they don't get away!
My lady, you have to go.
It's all right. He's here.
You bastard! No! Ah!
He cut off his hand again. That's so good. You've got 3 kings here? Or no, not 3, 2, sorry.
Had enough. What's next then? Right leg? Or the left?
Enough. That's enough, Jin. Just leave him. For my sake.
Should have just got rid of him. We can't be like them. Killing's bad. Got it. Think of that.
So you let him go? Even without his arms, he may cause you more trouble one day.
He still has one arm.
I didn't want to end it here. He might deserve it, but he did take care of my mother, so...
So he is your father? Like, I don't understand it. He is?
Let's go back.
I just don't understand their relationship at all.
I can bring myself to step foot on this flagship after all.
Or Laura is... like... she has a different father, and then that father died, and she got, like, adopted by this guy, or he took care of them. I don't know. Oh, did he get both of his arms? Maybe I just didn't notice.
I'm gonna kill them. Every last one of them.
The Templar.
Huh? The hell are you?
That's a Malthus. Gotta be. Maybe? Oh, it's this fucker. That guy's such a weirdo. What is that guy's deal? Okay, well, hold on. There's like a lot of running that I won't be doing. Bring me there. Welcome back to the squad, Laura. I missed you.
Even on familiar ground, we must stay vigilant.
Well, here we are. Welcome aboard, my honored guest. It's funny, I was expecting it to be all glitz and glamour, halls of gold, diamond chandeliers and all that. But there's nothing like that here. I like this much better. It all depends on the country. Some of the nobility like to travel in style, and believe me, they don't go halfway. Morardain, on the other hand, is a military state. They take a more pragmatic approach. Just as their emperor must be a masterful driver, so must their diplomatic vessels be armed for war. That is the Ardanian way. So long as its mission is not a covert one, every flagship under our command must be a throne I may ascend. And if the leader is the first to fall, what then? Jin. It's alright, Laura, he makes a valid point. This is precisely why Aegeon and Brigid, the jewels of the Empire, have been bestowed upon me. Your Majesty, we will do everything in our power to protect you, Your Majesty, even at the cost of our lives. I am blessed to have such loyal companions. Your Majesty, we have urgent news. His Majesty is currently entertaining guests. I would entreat you not to incur his displeasure. My humble apologies, Your Majesty. It's alright, I trust this is news of special importance. Please give us your tidings. Of course, Your Majesty. As you know, we've applied stricter regulations to our scout patrols in light of recent tragedy at Torgoth. Well, one of our patrols happened upon a young Gormati near the camp at Seigel Fell, but they lost track of him. So you think he might be a survivor? We believe so. We can send out further patrols immediately, if His Majesty assents. I see. I'm sorry that we had to keep you waiting. Please, go ahead. Yes, Your Majesty. I would like for our country to shelter as many refugees as falls within our means. I do hope he can be found quickly. Wait, we should go with them. What for? Their army's not exactly short-staffed. He's just a kid. He'll be scared witless of the soldiers. Of course he's gonna run away. Laura's got a point. Very well, let's head out. We would do well to make haste before he strays any further afield. Thanks, guys. You're such a bunch of do-gooders. It's gonna land us in trouble someday. Oh, don't you know.
We shall handle it.
There's the boy gone. Banana. Salvage the salvage.
Such saps.
There's too many side. Too many that I don't plan on doing unless I can just turn them in right away. Why am I even reading? Why am I even talking to them? I don't know what's happening.
I'd like you to trust us with this.
Goodbye, guys. I'm glad to have helped you. Anyway, I think that'll do it for this first stream of Torna Golden Country. I think we made a lot of progress. I think we got through what I am guessing is like the prologue of this DLC. They did a lot of reteaching how to play the game, which makes sense since you can play this game separately from the main game. So I get that, but they really did a lot of reteaching of stuff that I was already aware of. The new stuff I really like though. The new combat system I think is really cool. I don't like the blade combos, the blade like the element combos as much. I don't like how you can't see like the tree that you can go. I really liked that. And then also I was wondering why, why else don't I like that? Also, you can't because you can't see the tree, like you used to be able to use special arts that were not in the tree in the middle of like your teammates charging their arts, and it wouldn't disrupt the combo because it wouldn't further the combo or not. Now, if you use a higher level ability, even if it doesn't necessarily further the combo, it'll still break it, which I don't really like. But the Vanguard switching I think is a really neat tool, and the HP drop off thing, like gaining that back, I think that's really fun to mess with, and like it recharging all of your art skills when you switch is really cool. And yeah, and I like finally learning more about Laura and her story, and Jin as well, and seeing Hugo look exactly like Neil, and actually getting to see Adam, who looks like a fucking thought himbo whore. Yeah, I'm enjoying it a lot. Side quests and the affinity system and all that stuff still pretty garbage. It's still way too much, especially for a DLC, but it is what it is. I'm having a lot of fun. I will be streaming this again tomorrow, and we'll be playing a lot more this week, so come check that out again. Thanks for watching. That will be it for today. Bye-bye.